Hey guys, I want to do a quick one on the 11th cut. What did we do? Well, we put a small radius on that chamber. DV says that's worth some power. Anything look different? Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good in the chamber. This actually looks a little better than the last one. This looks the smallest amount better on the right side of the guy, a little more blue. What did we do? We did that radius on the chamber, and I did work to the cylinder wall side, the curved side there, because it's we're at the point in the development where I'm not thrilled with the air speeds, but it would be nice to get a little swirl out of it and maybe a little more CFM, since the middle of the flow curve is not as wonderful as I think it should be, even with a 1.9. So what I did was I gave it a little more area on the right-hand side of that roof and send it, see what we got. Airspeeds be damned. Well, we'll see how I did. Okay, interesting on the valve. Looks pretty good. Okay, 10th cut. These numbers versus 11th cut. Plus, 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 plus. You know, sometimes maybe it's not worth worrying about those airspeeds. Well, we do get a little bit less control right here because we're putting more air across it everywhere. Are they big gains? No, they're small. But 188.1 is about the best we've done. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong with that. But this curve is a little bit stronger everywhere, and I'm going to take it as a win. Now, I was hoping to increase my swirl. This part of the curve versus this part of the curve here equals minus plus plus minus 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 plus plus. We do get a nice hit, a little bit better than we did over here at 600. I'm sure the cam will be at least 600 lift. Okay, let's see what happened with our airspeeds, and let's hope that it didn't get too bad. Okay, 9th cut. 9th cut airspeeds. Actually, I'm sure, sorry, this is 10th cut, 11th cut. Minus, minus, minus. Well, why did they go down? I don't know. Did I add a little bit of area to that roof when I was working on the roof all the way by the bowl? I may have just touched it a little bit, but I couldn't have added much. But we got a little step down there. That pinches right on the edge of where I would like it to be. All right, we put a little more area here. I would expect to lose some speed on our cylinder wall side. Barely lost anything. But it did make more air go from the center of the cylinder over. That's an interesting little point. Okay? Since we gave it a little more area, we lessened the resistance on that side of the bowl. So our flow moved over that way a little bit. Huge difference? Well, we got a lot closer speeds on this one than we do on this one. Okay, which is more efficient? Well, this one's actually moving a little more air, right? So we're going to stick with this one for now. And now let's see what happened on our short side. We got plus, plus, plus. We're cooking on the short side. Guess what? We're kind of stuck with it. The only thing I can do is try to make more of the air go to the roof. You guys can give me a hint how to do that in the comments. I think I know. But we're about at the casting limits for layback. Remember, I want to do the same port on all of our intake ports. So I have to leave a little extra metal there. As far as sidewalls, I'm pretty much where I want to be as far as casting thickness. So, is it a detriment to have our short side this fast? I mean, I think this started out around 330, so that side really hasn't changed. The center and the center of the cylinder picked up. But it certainly is way more efficient than it was. This is not a huge port. I did a little bit of calculating on how big it is. It's around 2.3 at the short side radius apex as far as area, and our pinch is right about 2.08, which is actually pretty close to what we did with the TPI project. Okay, different application, completely different application, but you're kind of stuck with your design parameters of the head. All right, guys. I think that's it for now. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, Shorty, have a good night. Just a quick look on that side of the bowl. I think we've done better than that before. But then again, we're moving more air over to the cylinder wall side.